All right, Shalom, Israel. Coming back to you again with a quick hit. Before I get started, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Greetings and blessings to you that are out there co-laboring to wake up the elect, the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, which would be made up of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Shalom to you sincere Akwathium that are out there that are listening and that are subscribed to my channel today as well. Okay, not going to make this one a little too long because I got a little things that I got to take care of. But I wanted to get this lesson in, because it's been on my spirit to do. So I'm going to get to it. And it's basically about, the Lord is about balance, man. Okay? The Lord is about balance. And what a lot of people fail to realize is, things that they may be going through or things that they are that happen to them throughout their entire lives. They may feel that, they call it karma. They may call it something else, But in reality, the Lord is about duality, man. Okay? And you got a lot of Christians that end up missing this. Okay? So we're going to get some precepts real quick. And Lord willing, this is edifying. So let's get some understanding. All right, so I want to jump into the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. All right, and we're going to start at verse 1. And it says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Okay? A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. You see? And so you'll have a lot of these so-called Christians that are in the church that preach this prosperity doctrine and say that the Lord doesn't kill, the Lord doesn't do these, or the bad things don't come from the Most High. And we see right now that King Solomon, who was the wisest man on the planet of the earth at the time, basically telling you that there is a time and a season for everything. Okay? A time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. So I'm in verse 3 there. Okay? So everything's not always going to be on the up and up for you. Okay? And that can be for several reasons. You could be somebody that's doing super well and being a so-called great person, and doing everything to the best of your ability the right way. Well, you got to understand that the Lord has different reasons and ways for building you up, in your walk. Okay? So you may have to go through some hard times and troublesome times, so that you can experience those things and you can be thankful that the Most High is dealing with you, Because if everything was all sweet all the time, you would forget the Most High. You would forget the Lord, And that's not what He wants you to do, especially as a follower of Yahweh, who's the Most High, Bahashem, in the name Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay? So you got to remember that. There is a duality with everything. For every negative, there's a positive. For every positive, there's a negative. Let's continue on. Okay? Verse 4. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. Okay? A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. So you get it now. You see? You have to go through certain things, man. So that you can go from glory to glory. So that you can be built up. Even spiritually, you're going to go through hard times. You're going to go through great times as well. Okay? But you have to remember, a false weight is an abomination. Matter of fact, let's get that. All right? You can't have one without the other. You can't have sunshine without the rain. Okay? So, us as Israelites, we have to remember that, man. Just because you're having a hard situation doesn't mean that the Lord ain't dealing with you. Because in the scriptures, it tells you, those that He loves, He chastens as sons. Okay? Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. Okay? When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. So that's a perfect example right there in verse 2. You see, if you're conducting yourself in a worldly manner, such as pride, one of the deadly sins, okay? If you're acting and you're being that way, there's a consequence for it, okay? When pride cometh, then cometh shame. You see? But with the lowly is wisdom, okay? The meek shall inherit the earth. Be humble, man, okay? The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Transgressors. What is a transgressor? It's a sinner, man. Okay? People that are contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of our higher power, man. Okay? It's not rocket science, people. It's very easy. All you have to do is apply yourself and read. Okay? Stay in the spirit. All right? Verse 4, I'm going to read that, or verse 3, I'm going to read that again. Actually, I'm going to jump down to 5. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. And you see that week in and week out, everywhere you turn. If you're watching with the spiritual eye, you can see why the things that are happening to Jake happen on a daily basis. Okay? 1, we under the curses. 2, it's because of their own, it's at their own hand, man. Okay? You can't just go out and do wickedness and think that you're going to get a righteous reward. It doesn't work that way. Okay? So, to all you Christians out there, man, that live under this rainbowy, high prosperity, woe is me thing whenever you're going through stuff, thinking that the Lord, is with that, you got another thing coming, man. It can't always be one-sided, because you have to go through things so that you can understand, appreciate, and then you can apply the knowledge that you've learned, and it'll turn into wisdom so that you can teach the younger generations under you. I hope this lesson's been edifying. This is your brother Awarba coming back to you again, and I'm signing off, and I'm on to the next one. Shalom.